welcome back to the.
I'm Michael Reddish. We're here to talk all things Detroit sports. It's been a crazy week this week in Detroit sports, hasn't it, Cameron?
Yes, it has.
We had the Pistons with a miraculous 3 games that they won, which we'll talk more about, right? And we had the Lions with an impressive bounce back victory over the Washington Commanders. And then the Red Wings back into the win column. Plus, Tarek Skubal back to back Cy Youngs. Where should we start, Cameron?
Go to the week.
Go to the week?
Well, goats.
Goats? Did you say goats?
Yeah.
There's two?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Is that a first in Built Different podcast history?
Uh-huh.
First time, huh? Tell me a little bit about the goats of
the
week.
Starting off with football, we're gonna go with Joe Gibbs because he had so much yards.
170 of them.
That's crazy.
1, 2, 3 touchdowns last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
We're spoiled because Ja does this all the time. Why do you think Ja does that?
Because he's built it.
And one of the times there was a defender that was like right even with Ja Gibbs on one of his touchdowns. What did he do?
He was leaving.
Because what?
Because when he's even,
He's even, he's leaving? Did he throw up the peace sign? See ya.
No. He smiled.
Because he was going where?
The end zone.
Oh man, a place he's very familiar with. And then, perhaps, the most shocking GOAT of the week in Built Different history is who?
Say it.
No, you say it.
No, you say it.
You say it.
You say it.
Dennis.
Yes.
Oh boy, Dennis. What a week. Two-way contract. Dennis Jenkins has arrived. Let me introduce myself to the association, right?
He definitely introduced himself by a half-court shot, and
let's talk about the Washington game. Let's start there.
He saved us.
We were without Tobias, without Beef Stew, right?
Yeah.
Then we also had no All-Star Thompson. So we're missing 3 of our starting 5. And who is the guy that saves us in the fourth quarter of that game?
Well, it was Dennis Jenkins.
It was Dennis Jenkins. Down 20 to the hapless, horrible Washington Wizards. Dennis Jenkins said, "Not today."
Wait, I'm going to stop you right there. Kate Cunningham, when he got fouled, a Washington player stand right on him, and ever since that point of the game, he scored 17.
Cade was terrific down the stretch. He's got the will to win, right, Cam?
Yeah.
Follow me. And even though he shot 46 times, that didn't matter. That team had no business being in the game if it wasn't for Cade dragging us, clawing us to a point where we're down 4 or down 5 with, we were down 5, Cameron. We were down 5. And Dennis Jenkins, with 4 seconds left, hits a 3. No big deal. Then we follow the Wizards. They make 1 of 2. Timeout! 1.4 seconds left. We're inbounding the ball on the side. People are shocked. Who's inbounding the ball? Cade Cunningham, who would be our most obvious guy to get it. We run the old whoop-a-doop, fall down, let Duncan get tackled because the ball was going to Duncan. And then in the corner, who's in the corner all alone?
Dennis Jenkins.
Dennis Jenkins, his heel hovering above the 3-point line. Cameron, the man's hand was down that was guarding Danis. So then what happened?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
And that man's name is Danis Jenkins. And then, on your mother's birthday, on Wednesday, we're playing the Bulls, who we owed the Bulls a little favor after what they did to us earlier this year.
I hate the Bulls. I hate the Bulls. I hate the Bulls.
Well, we live in Chicago, but we root for who?
You live in Chicago.
We root for who? All Detroit teams. So, at your mother's birthday dinner.
I skipped it.
And where did you go?
I went to the bartender to watch the game.
You were sitting at the bar. How old are you, Cameron?
I'm 10.
Sitting at the bar on your mom's birthday dinner, making friends and talking.
Making enemies.
Well, you were letting them know you're from
Detroit. Well.
And Cameron, most amazing about that sequence is you came running back to the table and said, Dad, we're up 22 points. Cameron, what's 91 minus 69? Well, you knew it then. It was 22. Most impressive part of the week. So then, as we're getting ready to leave, here come the Bulls making a run. They're without, the Pistons have no Cade Cunningham, no Jalen Duren, no Ausar Thompson, no
Tobias,
no Beef Stew. And yet, we were up 22 on the Bulls, who were only missing Josh Giddey. The Bulls make a furious comeback. Your sister drives us home. We're watching the game in the car in the back seat.
My sister, I could have not been podcasting right now.
Yeah. And then the Pistons make a run. And who got the Pistons into a point where they could win that game against the Bulls? Duncan Robinson and B-Ball Paul Reed. All dog Paul Reed. Great signing by Trajan last year. So then we beat the Bulls. And so then we get a little bit confident. We're like, you know what? We're going to let Cade and Duren take another day off because Cade got hurt against Washington.
And we don't want him to,
really get hurt, right? So we're playing the long game. And then we played the Philadelphia 76ers last night.
6-7.
Yeah, they were 7-6. But the Pistons blow a 9-point halftime lead. We put the game on. Pistons down 12 in the third quarter. And then, miracle of miracles, who made back-to-back three-pointers? I'll give you a hint, Cameron. He don't know how to pass.
Dad, why did you say that?
Who was it? Okay, but tell the people who made back-to-back threes. Tell them.
LeVert.
Caris LeVert! Back-to-back daggers!
What if he saw?
Caris, we love you because you're a Piston, but don't be shy.
I'm going to stop him there. Anyways, in my words,
The Pistons won again.
The Pistons won again.
The Pistons won again. That's 8 straight, 3 in a row this week. And a GOAT of the week for Danis Jenkins.
And Jahmyr
Gibbs. Ja Gibbs. All grit. Huge game tomorrow night. Sunday night prime time. America's going to be watching. You got Mike and Chris in the booth. It's the Lions against the Eagles. America's team against America's enemy, the Eagles, at the lake. Cameron, Philadelphia is 7-2. They got a wide receiver who's complaining nonstop that he doesn't get the ball enough. Does Amon-Ra ever complain?
No.
Why doesn't Amon-Ra complain?
Because
he's built
different.
Right. He's the ultimate teammate. He's not a diva like A.J. Brown. Right? And we're banged up tomorrow night. Laporta out. Kirby. Joseph out. Yeah, no Laporta, no Kirby Joseph.
Wait, why isn't Sam playing?
Huh?
Wait, why isn't he?
Sam's back is hurt. So we're a prohibitive underdog against the Eagles, and yet I'm weirdly confident, Cameron. How do you feel about tomorrow's game?
Because Saquon Barkley.
Who would you rather have right now? This man, Ja Gibbs, or Saquon Barkley?
Well, I kind of am with Saquon Barkley's number right now.
Well, that's because that was Ja's last year.
Yeah.
But Ja, I have a feeling. I got a Gibbs. I got a weird feeling, Cameron, that now that MCDC is calling the plays.
He's our offensive coach. I was confused.
Guess who taught Ben Johnson everything? MCDC. And Motor City Dan Campbell unleashed the offense last week by unleashing a weapon that has been in waiting. It wasn't just Ja Gibbs, who had some great plays last week, did a flip into the end zone for a touchdown. Maybe the fastest player in the league if it isn't Ja Gibbs. Who is it? Jameson Williams. Jamo, welcome to the 2025 Lions offense. Hello. So, Cameron, what's your prediction for tomorrow night's game? Because that is a huge measuring stick game for the Lions.
Okay, you need to be quiet because we're gonna win.
Woo.
By at least 10.
I hope by the time that this is published, we did win by 10 because we're taping it on a Saturday. This is going live on a Monday. So we are putting it out there into the universe. Lions by how many? 10, you said, right?
Yeah.
What was the game this year that everyone counted us out? Don't you remember we were watching, and before the game, everyone picked one team?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Baltimore.
And who won that game?
The Lions.
And it was 4th and 2. And every coach in this league punts. And Dan Campbell said, no, we play to win the game. And Jared Goff threw a pass to who? Say it louder for the people.
Mom, go around.
So we win this game tomorrow against the Eagles. It sets up a massive game on Thanksgiving against the Green Bay Packers.
They really got the cheese.
The only thing more disgusting than Thanksgiving turkey is the Green Bay Packers. Their offense is inept. Jordan Love has come back down to earth. We have the better quarterback in that game. Let's go into it on an 8-3 record with a lot on the line. We got to beat the Eagles.
I got to tell you this. I'm going to talk some smack, guys. Not even. Lions, are you hearing me? We cannot have this same record.
What? Crazy. The Bears are fraudulent. A mirage of a record. They've beaten some bad teams and gotten some lucky breaks. We don't want to waste time talking about Chicago teams here on the Built Different podcast. We dedicate it to the Detroit teams. Last but not least, let's talk about the winged wheel in a must-win game against the Anaheim Mighty Ducks on Thursday night.
I was sick.
You were sick, home from school. You said, Dad, let's go. Put on the wings, right?
Yeah.
And it was 0-0 after the first period. And then what happened?
Then you said we were going to lose.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I take it back.
Well, you have to because we definitely won.
We won! And how did the Wings score goals that?
Well, my dad's a soccer coach in some weird league. And he just goes, shoot the ball. And the Wings won because they shooted the puck.
Correct. Shoot the puck. You can't score if you don't put pucks on net. We got traffic in front of the goalie. That was a big win. Tonight we have the Sabres, who are the worst record in the Eastern Conference.
We should win.
We should win. That would put 2 in a row and get some good Mujiju back for the Red Wings. You like the Red Wings coach. What's his name?
Todd. That's my uncle's name, but he's a Chicago fan, so I'm ready to punch my uncle, and I like the other Todd.
Todd McClellan, a professional hockey coach, which we did not have last year in Newsy. He was bad Newsy. And then the last thing we want to talk about in Detroit sports, there's been a lot of articles this week talking about Tarek Skubal, who won his second straight Cy Young Award. But are the Tigers going to re-sign him? Are we going to trade him? Or are we going to just let it ride? Cameron, what do you think we should do?
Well, if we trade Tarek, then we're going to get a lot of very good players. But if we keep Tarek, then we still have a very good pitcher. But the one thing the Tigers really need to do this year is they need to learn how to hit the ball.
Yeah, we struggled with that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we gave out the GOATs of the week. We do have some other people we have to give some aura points to. The people want to know which Detroit athletes are getting some aura points this week, Cameron. I think 500 aura points for this guy who's been awesome on the Pistons this year. He got the championship belt after the Bulls game. We mentioned him earlier, Cameron.
B-Ball Paul.
Tell the people. Look at the camera.
B-Ball Paul.
How many aura points for B-Ball Paul?
500.
500. How about Duncan Robinson?
Oh my God, he surprised me.
How many aura points for Duncan this week?
We're gonna do 455.
Right. Okay. I like that. That's a good amount of aura points. This guy got the game Paul from MCDCOC. Now that he's offensive coordinator also. He's our quarterback. How many aura points for Mr. Jared Goff?
Let's do 1,600.
Why 1,600, Cameron?
Because it's 16 with another 0.
Woo!
And
yeah.
how old his baby is 0.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to name my kid that.
Oh, wow. Snap. Anyone else getting aura points? Who else got aura points this week? Green. Riley Green?
No.
Green. How many aura points for Javante? Okay, very good. And then Cameron, I don't think anyone on the Red Wings really got aura points. I mean, it was a big win the other night, but it wasn't. That was more of a collective performance. Big game tonight, of course. You already told the people what you think is going to happen with the Lions. We're going to beat the Eagles by 10. So when we come back on this podcast next week, we'll break down that Lions-Eagles game.
And when we come back on this podcast, we are definitely talking about Jaden Ivey because we need him to be back.
Oh, our bench scoring would be unbelievable once Ivey comes back. He did some light work yesterday at shoot-around. So he's getting some shots up. I would think, probably around Christmas. That's probably when we'll see Ivey back.
Christmas. It's November.
I know.
Wait, so he can come back soon.
He could.
He's gonna be back for my birthday.
Well, your birthday's in February, so he better be back by then.
Wait.
And the Pistons better still be back on top of the Eastern Conference. And do you know what else is right around your birthday?
What?
The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And who do you plan on being in the Super Bowl?
Well, it's like they kind of launched the logo. So, like, I don't know what it is. So I think the Lions, if we get better, like, we can get more on top. The Lions, Baltimore. Because I thought it was going to be Baltimore because I saw that people. But you know what other teams?
Who?
The Vikings. But
No, we can't play the Vikings in the Super Bowl. That doesn't even make sense.
I know.
That would be crazy.
I know. It would be crazy.
Yeah. Cameron, anything you want to tell the listeners as we leave?
Wait. The Lions? Yeah. Oh, I have it. The Lions?
The Bills. Ooh. That would mean that Bo Nix, found his groove that he appears to have lost. All right, Cameron, tell the rest of our listeners anything else you want to tell them about the Built Different podcast and what they need to do. Subscribe.
Comment down below. Comment down below. Go to the week. Like the video. And please notificate this to any Detroit team because every single one of you matter.
Everyone.
Because you're from Detroit. Peace out.